Hello friends, welcome back to my Learn Easy Maths channel. How are you friends? I hope our every video while you watch and while you find our solutions, our discussion, hope you will be always in a very good condition of your health as well as your feelings. Friends, today I am before you with some problem and its solution. What is that problem and solution? This problem is actually selected and taken out from the topic quadratic equation. And the problem is what I have written already on the board. Today I am going to discuss this problem which is based on the application of quadratic equation. As you all know very well, what is a quadratic equation? An equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation. Okay. And every quadratic equation has the two roots. One is plus, another one is a minus. With all these, you have the introductory part which already I have made and also uploaded the videos on the introduction to the quadratic equation. Now what you need to just do here is just observe this problem, how it can be solved. Actually, this kind of problems and their solution looks a bit of difficult. But when we analyze, when we just make them in stepwise to solve, it will be very easy. Let's understand what is that one now. The problem is like that. A passenger train takes 2 hours less for a journey of 300 kilometer if the speed is increased by 5 kilometer per hour from its initial speed, then find the speed of the train. There is a train which is going with some speed and cover the total distance of 300 kilometer. For example's sake, I would like to say that we too have the distance from Bellary to Bangalore, we have a 300 kilometer distance. Assume that a train leaves the Bellary railway station and it reaches the Bangalore, train 1, and it is going with some speed and it reaches in some time. Instead of that, the same train for the next journey, its speed is increased 5 km per hour. What the previous speed was there, to that speed again 5 km per hour is increased, and also it covers the same distance and reaches the same place. What I have taken as for example say Bellary to Bangalore. So it leaves the Bellary and it reaches the Bangalore. The previous train, it travelled from Bellary to Bangalore, and today's train, it travelled from Bellary to the Bangalore, but only the difference is the speed of today's train is 5 km more than the speed of yesterday's train. This is an example. That we have to find what is that speed of the train. How it can be analyzed? Simple way. Actually, you know that the physical formula that speed is equal to distance by time. Speed is distance by time. Okay. Here we have the distance which the train travels or covering, that is 300 kilometer. But we don't know the speed as well as we don't know the time. But only this much we know that the difference between the two times, example yesterday's train and today's train, the yesterday's train what it reached, today's train it reached 2 hours early than the yesterday's train. That means difference of the time. The time 1 minus time 2. The time taken by yesterday and time taken by the today, when you make the difference, it is a 2 hours difference. This is the problem what it says. Okay, speed is equal to distance by time. What is our distance? It is 300. The speed is, like assume it is an x and it is a time is t. Here how are we going to take it means, first we have to write the solution in the way, let the initial speed of a train be x hours per kilometer or x kilometer per hour. This is the speed. The speed is x kilometer per hour. Okay. Then what is the time taken for the train 1? Time 1 is equal to speed divided by, distance divided by speed 1, that is S1. What is the distance? It is 300 kilometer. What is the speed? It is x kilometer per hour. Then you can say that this is equation 1. The time taken by the train 1 is 300 divided by x. Time is equal to, what is that? Distance by speed. Now, if the speed is increased, if the speed of train increased by 5 kilometer per hour from its initial speed. What is the initial speed we have taken? X. But here we are increasing 5 kilometer from its initial speed, 5 kilometer per hour from its initial speed. Then what is the today's time? This is yesterday's time of the train. Today's time T2 is equal to, distance will be the same. I am not going to change distance 1, distance 2, because yesterday also it covered the same distance 300. Today also it is covering the same distance 300. D by S2. Speed is changed, S2. What is that? 300 divided by, it increased the 5 kilometer from its initial speed, that is x plus 5 kilometer. And now you call it is an equation 2. This is an equation 1. Alright. What the problem says, when you make the difference of the timing of the train reaching from initial point to the terminal point, the time difference will be 2 hours when you increase the speed of the train 5 kilometer from its initial speed. Okay. What you have to write? T1 minus T2 is equal to 2 hours. The difference between the time 1 and time 2 will be 2 hours. Here I am going to continue this in the next part of the board. Please observe here. Alright. Now, what should we write? What is T1? The T1 is T1 minus T2 is equal to 2. T1 is what? 300 by x minus T2 is what? 300 by x plus 5. Total distance by speed, initial speed, total distance by 5 kilometer increase from the initial speed. Difference between their time is 2 hours. Okay, take the LCM of the denominator. The LCM will be what it is? X into x plus 5. Okay, x into x plus 5. Then this denominator x and this LCM part of the x cancel. It cross multiply 300 into x plus 5 minus this x plus 5 cancel, x into 300, it will be 300x, which is equal to 2. Now you multiply, or else you can also make a cross multiplication. 300 into x plus 5, x into 300 divided by x into x plus 5, which is equal to 2. Now you just elaborately multiply 300x. 300 into 5 is 1500 minus 300x all divided by x multiplies x, x is square, x multiplies 5x, which is equal to 2. Upper part plus 300 minus 300 will be a cancelled. Okay. Then what remains here? It will be a 1500 by x square plus 5x is equal to 2 divided by 1. Again you make cross multiplication. It will be 2 into x, 2x square, 2 into 5, it will be 10x, which is equal to 1 1500s of 1500. Or again you can take The 2 as a common from this, 2 into x square plus 2 into x plus x square plus 10x is equal to 1500. Are you all following? Then x square plus this we are taking common it, okay, 5x is equal to 1500 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 7 50s are. So this is x square plus 5x is equal to 750. X square plus 5x minus 750 is equal to 0. Now we have arrived and reached to the quadratic form. A form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. You know that what is a? Coefficient of x square. What is b? Coefficient of x. And what is c? It is a constant. Now we have to factorize it. I will take 750 as a number and I find the two factors such that by adding or subtracting I should get 5. So what is that one? I take 25 into 30 directly. 25 30s are 750. I need plus 5x. I will take it as 30 plus 30x minus 25x plus 30x minus 25x, and the answer will be 5x. So here I am going to write it as x square plus 30x minus 25x minus 750, which is equal to 0. Are you all following? Make it pair and just take a common factor. X is common to both. X plus 30 minus 25 is common to both. Again it is x plus 30. When minus is drawn from the minus common, it will become plus. Then this is x plus 30 is common and x minus 25, which is equal to 0. X plus 30 is equal to 0, therefore x is equal to minus 30. X minus 25 is equal to 0, x is equal to plus 25. So there are two speeds, isn't it? The speed of the train is minus 30 and plus 25. For speed, as it is a positive number, so that's why we take x is equal to 25, because x is plus 25. Now you just see that one, t1 minus t2 is equal to 2. This is what the problem says. What is t1? 300 divided by, okay, 300 divided by, then see that here this is 25 minus, and this is speed is increased. We have taken it as, okay, we have taken it as 300 divided by 30. 300 divided by 25, t1, that is distance by speed, minus 300 divided by 30. How it becomes 30? Because the second speed is x plus 5. 25 plus 5. The speed is 25 plus 5. It is 30. Which is equal to 25 ones are 25, 25 12s are 300, 30 ones are 30, 30 10s are 300. So 12 minus 10 is 2 hours. This is the answer, what the problem says. Do you understand? The speed is 25 km per hour. Total distance is 300. We have to divide with the speed. We get the time 1. And the same speed, distance is 300, and the speed is increased 5 km more. 25 plus 5 it is 30. Then 300 divided by 30 is 10. Then 12 minus 10 is equal to 2 hours. The same what problem says, a passenger train takes 2 hours less journey. A passenger train takes 2 hours less journey when it increases its speed 5 km per hour from its initial speed. Previously it was 25 km. When it increased 5 km more, 30, then difference will be 2 hours. To what? With the speed of 25 km, it reaches in 12 hours. The same speed, if it increase 5 km more, then it reaches in 10 hours. So difference is 2 hours. I hope you understand this sum. and you just follow the sum. If you don't understand, then you rewind and you just watch the video again and again. It will be easy, and the same process will be applicable for any problem, whatever the problem, based on this quadratic equation. A passenger train, an aeroplane takes, or a ship travels, whatever, when it is being asked to find the difference or find the speed, means you should remember that very simple way, that what is that? Speed is equal to distance by time. Okay, distance is equal to speed into time, and time is equal to distance divided by speed. These are the three physical formula or physical quantities which everybody needs to remember. I hope you enjoyed this problem, and this kind of problem may likely to come more and more in my future videos. Do not miss to watch it and share it, subscribe it, and enjoy it and enrich your knowledge. With this, I am going to take a goodbye from you. Thank you.